My name is Jeremiah Craig. Thank you for joining me this evening on JT Walker's Facebook page. Ha. Hey Neil, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm gonna be playing some music here tonight. Make sure you put in your order now, cause it is Saturday, and you know it's about to get busy. This song is an old sea shanty. It's called Whoop Jamboree. Now my lads, be of good cheer, for the Irish land will soon draw near. In a few more days we'll sight Cape Clear. Jenny gets her oatcakes done. Whoop Jamboree, Whoop Jamboree. You sometimes sail a haul upon the line. Whoop Jamboree, Whoop Jamboree. Jenny gets her oatcakes done. Cape Clear it is in sight. We'll be off Holyhead by tomorrow night, and we'll steer a course for the Old Rock Light. Jenny gets her oatcakes done. Whoop Jamboree, Whoop Jamboree. You sometimes sail a haul upon the line. Whoop Jamboree, Whoop Jamboree. Jenny gets her oatcakes done. We'll round the rock, all the hammocks lashed and the chests all locked, and we'll holler into the Waterloo dock. Jenny gets her oatcakes done. Whoop Jamboree, Whoop Jamboree. You sometimes sail a haul up on the line. Whoop Jamboree, Whoop Jamboree. Jenny gets her oatcakes done. Lads, we're all in luck. We'll be off to JT Walker's on the spot, and we'll have ourselves a good roundabout. Jenny gets your oatcakes done. Whoop Jamboree, Whoop Jamboree. You sometimes sail a haul up on the line. Whoop Jamboree, Whoop Jamboree. Jenny gets her oatcakes done. Yeah. All right. How's it going, everybody out there? Good to see you. As I said, my name is Jeremiah Craig, coming at you from Boston, actually. So it's 1 hour later than what it is there. And I'm doing good. I'm feeling fine. Everything's spectacular. Put in your order right now. As you can see, the patio is open at JT Walker's. The servers are wearing masks, so if you want to go out, JT Walker's is a good place to do it. If it's still too early for you to be out in the world, there is takeout from JT Walker's as well. All you gotta do is call that number right there, or use the Toast Takeout app. And I think they're only doing like a few things. They're not doing entrees and a couple other things. Down here at the ticker, it says what you can order when that comes around. So there's like appetizers, salads, burgers, sandwiches. When it comes around, you'll see. But yeah, so be sure to put in your order right now and share this little concert. Why don't you? I'm going to share it onto my page so that my folks don't miss it right now. And I hope you do the same as well. How was your week? How's your weekend going? That's what I want to know. Hey, Carol, good to see you. How's it going? How was your week? It's great to see you here. I'm just sharing this onto my page. Just sharing this onto my page right now, real quick. And then I will play another song, and it has to do with liquor. Because it's Saturday, we need to be drinking, right? So this song is called One Shot, and it's about, there it goes, shared to my page. This song is called One Shot, and it's about an Old West story about how you used to be able to trade a bullet for an ounce of whiskey or liquor. And that's why we call it a shot today. So, this is a story based on that premise. Coming off the trail with Wyatt, Bat, James, and Virgil, and we were thirsty for some whiskey but had not a penny to our names. My boots were too dusty and my muscles too tired to sit with some inbreds and lie through my teeth for a few card games. The other 4 boys got a table and I moseyed on up to the bar. They often joked there was more silver on my tongue than in all of Tombstone. I said, barkeep, we came in only with our guns and good looks. We ain't good with the broom, ain't good with the books, but a drink would liven up our weary bones. What do you say? He said, empty your wheel gun out on the bar and we'll see how many rounds there are. It's 1 shot for 1 shot and I only deal in 45s. 1 shot for the whole lot and that leaves you with 1 shot for your life. Yeah. Well, I looked at the bullets, but I looked longer at the bottle. As much as I hated to part with those 5 rounds, life's for taking chances, so I told the boys we had a deal and they all came up for their drinks. Then my eyes stopped at the stairs and Big Nose Kate and I were exchanging glances. Last I saw her was when the Rangers took me from her bed, but she helped me escape before they could put a rope around my neck. She walked on over to where the mouth breathers were playing. One spouted a curse at her. I guess they weren't playing with a whole deck. I said, you got 1 shot to apologize, or I'll put 1 shot between your eyes. It's 1 shot for 1 shot, and I only deal in 45s. 1 shot is all you got, yeah, you got 1 shot for your life. Yeah, it's alright now. 1 shot. And then he said something dumb like he don't apologize to whores. So I figured he was asking for all the things that would come next. I still had my whiskey in my hand when he reached for his gun, but he was all wrist and it's all hips, so I kept my word a la tete. Then I was empty and I hadn't spilled a drop. His friend made a move, but I was quick to my knife. Yes, he knew he'd been beat at the shine of the blade. I finally drank and said, give me your bullets and I'll let you leave with your life. Before he ran, he let them fall on the ground, and I bought the boys and Kate another round. It's 1 shot for 1 shot, and I only deal in 45s. 1 shot is all you got, yeah, you got 1 shot for your life. Oh, yeah, it's alright now. 1 shot, oh. 1 shot based off a true story there. Good to see you here, everybody. Whoo! Hanging in there. Hanging in there, Carol. Everything's going well for me, too. Oh, no, furloughed. Neil, that's too bad. Too bad to hear that. I hope it's not getting too much worse there. Cheers. Cheers. You got me. You got me, Carol. All right. I'm going to keep it going here with some, I don't know, upbeat sort of stuff, some high energy before I turn it down a little bit. It is Saturday after all, you know what I'm saying? So we got to drop D this. I love drop D. There's so much bass behind it. should do it. All right. Ho. This song is called Grudges That the Demons Lack. Oh. Moving through the streets at 12:30. Mama says to watch yourself, with the dirty demons all right behind, yes, trying to get you in good time. Oh my. Now you're moving slow, heavy on your back, carrying grudges that the demons lack. Hey, they just come up and doing their job, looking for your soul to rob. Yeah. Can't you see through your holy eyes as the sun begin to rise? Yeah, you're losing everything along the way, on your way to a brighter day. Ooh, is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Yeah. Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? Is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? Oh. Oh, you let it all. Don't you know you let everything fly away? Oh my. Woo. Now you ain't got no great disguise, pulling up the collar to cover your eyes. Yeah, you're moving slow, heavy on your back, carrying grudges that the demons lack. Whoa, 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 is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? Hey. Is this how the heavens meant it's all to be? No, no. Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? And you let it all. Oh, you let it all. Don't you know you let everything fly away? Grudges that the demons lack. Hey Lucas, good to see ya. Haha, thank you for joining. Happy Saturday to you. I know folks of every trade, those who create and those who aid, and those who help this pale blue pearl become what it is today. I know the boots that will fit, I know fools who will never quit, and I knew them all before they hit it big on page. I'm the connector to storytellers, carpenters, and inspectors, and everything in between. But I won't lecture, no, I'm just here to connect, yeah, and then I'll be on my way. Yes, alright. I know folks of the obscure, those who've been to other worlds, and those who've helped this pale blue pearl become what it is today. I know the partner you need, those who can help you to break free. And if you ask how to be like me, you know exactly what I'll say. I'm the connector to storytellers, carpenters, and inspectors, and everything in between. But I won't lecture, nah, I'm just here to connect, yeah, and then I'll be on my way. Connector to storytellers, carpenters, and inspectors, and everything in between. But I won't lecture, no, no, I'm just here to connect, yeah, and then I'll be on my way. Connector, everybody. That's the connector. Whoo! I hope you are doing well tonight. Neil asks, if the bars are going to be opening, does that mean I'll be gigging again soon? Maybe. We'll see how it goes. I still think it's a little too early to tell, to be booking shows and stuff. I have had a few offers. Not in my area, but to like tour and stuff, and I'm still a little bit worried about that. So, that's why I'm doing these here. I just think it's a little bit too early to be like playing, and you know, being on the road and playing shows, you expose your stuff to a lot more stuff than if you were just like going out to dinner or something like that. There's just a lot more involved with it. So I'm playing it safe right now. I might go out to dinner or something before I play a show out, is what I'm saying. This song is called Busy My Spade. This is the story of a gravedigger who makes it his life's work to dig up people who've been buried alive, because they used to have to bury people with strings tied to their hands, and that string would be tied to a bell up by the tombstone. And if that bell was ringing, well, that meant that somebody was buried alive and moving around in the coffin. So it was the gravedigger's job to dig up that person before they ran out of air. And if they succeeded in that, it was said that that person was saved by the bell. That's where that saying came from. And if they failed and they weren't able to dig up the person fast enough before they ran out of air, it was said that that person was a dead ringer. There's another saying. So this is based off of that story. It's called Busy My Spade. Go on home, you done all you can. You tied the twine to your sister's hand, laid out the bell after she got low. And I was summoned here to be the guide and sing her off to the other side. But if anything should happen, be the first to know. Yes, she laying in the shade of a reaper's gown. I busy my spade when I hear the bell sound, no matter how low, how low, how low, how low. that bell now. Yes, I busy my spade, busy my spade, busy my spade. No one goes to hell now when I busy my spade. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my. I worked in the bone house when I was a boy, making room for the new, pushing back the soil. When I found gouges made from within, maybe a lover, mother or brother. It wasn't long till I found another, put down low when they never should have been. So now at night I sing among the dead and busy my spade when I have a company man. I dig and sing, dig and sing, dig and sing, dig and sing, and busy my spade. I busy my spade when I hear that bell now. Yes, I busy my spade, busy my spade. Yeah. I busy my spade. No one goes to hell now when I busy my spade. I busy my spade, I busy my spade, I busy my spade. No one goes to hell now when I busy my spade. Busy my spade. Yes, yes, yes. Based off real events in history. You can hear that on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube. Just search Busy My Spade or Jeremiah Craig. Ooh, all right. That's what I'm talking about. So, patio is open. And if you don't feel like heading out tonight, order takeout from JT Walker's. Like, what are you waiting for? Number's right there, or you can use the app. And if you already got all those things, you're set, like you're just chilling with the concert tonight, I got a tip jar down there. Would really appreciate anything that you could spare. I'm taking PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, just jeremiahcraig.com/tips. You get to choose your preferred method for adding to my tip jar. So thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. This song is called The Commandeer. It's a song of love, adventure, triumph, all the good things in life. Here I go a-calling, not a gentleman at all. Still I go a-calling down to 191. The rain it gently pattered on the furrow of my brow, and with outstretched hand I'll run into Benjamin Gunn. You will find your treasure, boy, say he with a grin. But always know where you are going, and don't forget where you begun. the wits that he once had. But he knows something of treasure and of being alone. He had shook my hand and he turned off in the night. And then I saw my treasure and it glimmered more than gold. 'Twas greater than flats find or that any ex could mark. This treasure was beautiful, this treasure was bold. One year passed, I saw a gun walking in the snow, and towards me he came with that grin he'd always show. Start at the beginning, boy, I know you recall well. So I spoke to him like everyone who has an ear to tell. Raise up your ears as I speak of the Commandeer. Oh my. Surprise, surprise, thinking I was happily reserved, knowing really nothing and being so absurd. For you took my eyes, yes, with your lovely words on that premiere summer night. First and paramount, you took my sight. And you don't need to tell me what I found, a shaman mirror. Take me over, love, you're the Commandeer, yeah. Sub-roasted gems and quirks waiting to be explored. And both of us have a yearning to always learn a little more. As we barter like pirates while the tide is out from shore, waiting to be taken to another world, where our love will be unfurled. And I don't know how this was seated to me, but I grovel here. Take me over, love, you're the Commandeer. Hey. Take me in your arms, love. We'll travel to the right, sharing inspiration while laying in your stardust, knowing that it's right where I belong. That's right where I belong. Yeah. Gonna take it to the cities, I'm gonna take it to the towns. And over a Dremel realm, I'll tell the Elliots what I found. I'll tell them to keep their ears wide as they travel round. For our love story will go far, mythologized but kept on par. And with every thought of you, my face fills between the ears. Ha. Yeah. Take me over, love, you're the Commandeer. a freedom haze. A glance gives feel of opiates. There are no signs or locks on gates. We can go anywhere. We're finding our own way. The map that we had is in ashes or char. We'll make it on okay, with our sights on the northern star. The seas are sure to be rough. The land will be rocky and tough. A hand out a blind man's bluff, supported by the strength of our love. Yeah. Pass around the rum now, celebrate life from around all shores. As sunup we'll turn around and see the ripples from our mystical course. Yeah, the seas are sure to be rough. Land will be rocky and tough. A hand out a blind man's bluff, supported by the strength of our love. Yeah. Yeah. JT Walker Facebook page concert live on Saturday night. Woo! From the old world, Junior, through the ghost towns on the new gold rush. No matter how long you let it pursue ya, you always submit to love. When you're shaking and colored, sea green, or walking a weak plank with nothing but trust, maybe ready to sleep, perchance dream and say, aye, there's the rub, and I say, hey, I wanna spend these days dreaming with you. Yeah. Hey, I wanna spend these days dreaming with you. Yes, we landed here together, and we're only looking forward, so we rigged the ship to blow. You keep that fire burning, yes, you keep the lights to make it all explode, and you still take me over, love, you're the Commandeer. Here we are like a decker, giants, barking at the ones who own the land. Amused at watching us pitch tent, but the laughs come softer as they watch us grow. And the reverie pilgrims of broad worlds and dreams, swinging through billboard skeletons. And what happens when come high water? We'll grab floating doors and follow the flow, yes. Hey, I wanna spend these days dreaming with you. Alright. Hey, I wanna spend these days dreaming with you. tonight and watch the fireflies glow. I get that fire burning, yes. You start the great fireworks show, and you still take me over, love, you're the Commandeer. Came from the old world to through the ghost towns on the new gold rush. No matter how long you let it pursue you, you always submit to love. Yes, and you still take me over, love, you're the Commandeer. That was The Commandeer. You can hear that on all streaming platforms. Cheers to you out there. Patio is open. Order takeout. That's what I'm talking about. All the information is right here. I'm pointing at it. And my tip jar is right down there. The link to the tips, it's scrolling across right now. Good to see you here. Thank you for joining me this evening. Whoo! Feeling good. Feeling good. I'm going to play an old song. An old song on the public domain called Rider. The Lomax brothers found this one when they were collecting songs. And they heard a woman in a prison cell singing this one. And I really like it. I know you rider gonna miss me when I'm gone. Yes, I know you rider gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms. I laid down last night, love, and I could not take my rest. I laid down last night, love, and I could not take my rest. Oh, my mind was wandering like the wild geese in the west. And I wished I was a headlight on a northbound train. Yes, I wished I was a headlight on a northbound train. I'd shine my light on the cool Colorado plains. And I know you rider gonna miss me when I've gone. Oh. Yes, I know you rider gonna miss me when I've gone. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms. They say talk is cheap and it take money if you ever want to crow. They say talk is cheap and it take money if you ever want to crow. Yeah, sometimes talk is all you got when you are feeling low. So I say the sun gonna shine on my back door someday. Yeah, the sun change and blow all my troubles away. And I know you rather gonna miss me when I'm gone. Yes, I know you rather gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in yo. You gonna miss your baby from rolling in yo. You gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms. Yeah. Classic old song there called Rider. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, everybody, for joining the stream tonight. Cheers to you out there. All right. So this next song I'm going to play is called Voices in the Overtones. It's about staying true to yourself for the most part. It's about a lot of things, but when it comes down to it, it's about staying true to yourself and your dreams. Try easy, trying too hard has betrayed me. Men in the vanguard invade me, and with just a few scars we relax and sneak past in the morning. Now the faceless, built on this bog to be graceless, the earth rolled as logs to inflate it. With false empty throngs we relax and sneak past in the morning. We were chased in to get in line for erase when we recalled some sweet wines made with raisins, and we'll drink it in time. We relax and sneak past in the morning. Yeah. Now, just as I noticed, we won't age when we're young and youth when we're grown, and played a song from home, and I heard voices in the overtones. Yes, hello old friends, you've had much to defend. Come in and dry off for a while. Let's talk where to begin, and I'll pack up my things and ready for every mile. Thanking voices in the overtones. We got half as much as we have expected, but still we took all that we could get. We made it this far only half detected by all those old Confederates. We got half as much as we have suspected, that's why we always ask high. With so much not even half elected, it won't take long to wonder why we were pursued at the border, called the eye of the controller, who put our names in a folder and still follows us worriedly. Alright now, so on the freeway we sang the old tunes that'd been waylaid by white hairs with brooms from their heyday, but with no stocking moons we relax and sneak past in the morning. We missed schooling and still showed up late for the ruling, to be branded in hate by the drooling, but with no chain on the gate we relax and sneak past in the morning. We thought at length as we listened to air, and we gave thanks to a beauty so fair that it outranks any hounding despair. We relax and sneak past in the morning. Yeah. Now, just as I noticed, Yes, the passengers blamed her for a flight that never could have flown, and played a song from home. And I heard voices in the overtones. Yes, hello old friends, you've had much to defend. Come in and dry off for a while. Let's talk away to begin, and I'll pack up my things and ready for every mile. Thanking voices in the overtones. Yes, alright. After little thefts and small obsessions, we passed on our tickets to the nosebleeds. Their mistakes are our lessons, and it's cited in our own creed. After little thefts and small obsessions, we all agreed how the deal would go down. In vacant dates and intentions, we are only guided by the sound. And the bells ring clearly, frequencies fly freely, and we follow the feeling to stroll right past security. Yes. Oh, come hither and rest past the wall just for shivers. Ignore the loud call for quick treasures. They've come to us all. We relaxed and snuck past in the morning. Whoo! Ha ha! All right. Yes, that was called Voices in the Overtones. Carol wants to hear some Dusty Vines, and Lucas wants to hear some Catalyst Kiss. All right, well, I'll play Dusty Vines first, and I'll play Catalyst Kiss. Glad you like those songs. Woo! Dusty Vines. This next song that Carol wants to hear for everybody else on the stream, this is a song about the wine that they make in Arizona. I lived in Phoenix for about 3 years. And Arizona has some wineries, and they actually make some really cool wines down there. And the coolest part of it is not only are their wines good, they're just cool people too. So I started playing at the wineries down there, and they were just so nice and awesome. I wrote them this song. Dusty Vines. Blood of the land is in the body of the West, and you can tell around harvest time. Yeah, the fruits of labor make it a grand one to savor, along with the struggle in the vine. You can make it on down to the Cochise County line with the arid air in your nose. Taste the toils and the triumphs and feel the trails of the migrants without leaving to see where it grows. And I'll raise my glass up high. Yes, I'll raise my glass to the sky and toast to the whole desert away. Yes, the West is still wild when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time. Bring in the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. It's the wine from these dusty vines, yeah. This has been the land of the fighters since we learned what it offered, and it's always rewarded the tough. Yes, these vines would make those old gunfighters proud, surviving no matter how rough. For in this old desert, you gotta take what you can get, and get while the getting's good on the land. When the hard winds bring in the rain from the south, you can get clusters that fit in both hands. Yes, I'll raise my glass up high, I'll raise my glass to the sky, and toast to the whole desert away. Yes, the west is still wide when you look on it for miles, but there's a new kind of gold rush this time, bringing the riches straight to your lips. It's the wine from these dusty vines. It's the wine from these dusty vines. It's alright. Woo! Dusty vines. Good night, Neil. Whew. Good to see you here. Thank you for always supporting these live streams that I do. Neil, Carol, Lucas, you guys are the best. It's always great to see you guys around on these streams. Always great. All right. Lucas wanted to hear some Catalyst Kiss. This is another one where I got a tune. Half songs, half tuning is what you get when you join one of my live streams. Oh, this is a good time to remind everybody to order takeout. It's dinner time. It's time to get your food. It's time to get your brew. And if you're feeling adventurous, the patio's open and the servers are wearing masks. They're taking the precautions. So get out there, support these small businesses. They're going to need all the help that you can give them right now coming back from this thing. You know what I'm saying? If you already did your due part in supporting businesses, you can support me. I got a tip jar down there at jeremiahcraig.com/tips. Saturday girls work their melatonin and have no questions to where I'm going. Stick around for the Catalyst Kiss. It much means more than this to me. The Jersey girl with the worn-out eyes, she moves too quick to get on the high rise. She jumps back with the Catalyst Kiss. A few notches on my wrist go free, and I wake heavy and I feel like a poem being discussed by scholars and laymen. Each time they feel it, they add a few lines, which changes the theme and thoughts they were framing, but that's its nature by design. Oh, the Catalyst Kiss, hey, hey. Valley glows when the sunset shows. It's where I kept to myself without parole. And then the wet merlins left the shore, and I was questioned like a prisoner of war. Your skeptic breath that held you around without the effect of keeping me down. Cause then we felt the Catalyst Kiss. I could feel it on your pilgrim lips, and I wake heavy and I feel like the grass that lays next to the path, the inebriated caravan. Each time they pass, they walk out of their lines, which keeps them straight on their thoughts and their plans, but that's its nature by design. The Catalyst Kiss, yeah, alright. Hymnal sound and the songs of the wind felt like your voice and how you would sing, with fingers reaching to a hesitant height to summon me over to stand by your side. But my colonial days are too far behind to draw up the worry, to draw up the signs, and it makes me think what I might have missed. So I just lay with the guilty and I feel like a thief who stole wintertime diamonds from an old widow and kept them for their timeless lines. Memories of days in the park to frost on the window, but that's its nature by design. The catalyst kiss. I'm still heavy and I feel like a poem being discussed by scholars and laymen. Each time they feel it, they add a few lines, which changes the theme and thoughts they were framing. But that's its nature by design. The catalyst kiss is Catalyst Kiss, everybody. Catalyst Kiss. The story, Lucas wants to know the story behind this song. The story is, in my youth, I was like in between, I had just broken up with a girl, and the Catalyst Kiss is about that stage that takes your relationship to the next level, right? The catalyst in science being the thing that speeds up the process of something. So it's like the catalyst kiss is the kiss that speeds up the process between you dating and just like having a good time, and then going to the next level of a relationship and actually, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend. So basically it's like each one of those verses is a different girl and being afraid to take it to the next level, because, you know, you just got out of this relationship, so you're not really looking to do the catalyst kiss, but then of course you do want to do it at the same time, because who doesn't want a relationship, you know? So there's just a lot into that song that makes me think about, you know, what do you want, right? Like, are you gonna go for this or not? It's like jump in or not. You can't have your feet in both areas. You either gotta go for it or not, and it's just, it's a struggle. It's a weird thing to think about and explain, I guess. But that's the story behind it. That's a chord. All right. So, actually, since I'm in this tuning, I'm going to play Viaduct now. I'm glad you like that, Lucas. I never have explained the story, I don't think, in a live stream of that. Yeah, Carol gets it. I'm glad you get it. This song, on the other hand, is completely sure. There's nothing questioning about this song. This song is about just being happy and feeling like you're on top of the world. I broke my suitcase on the viaduct, and Miss Pross said she'd sew a new handle on. I met Ramona in the waiting room, and we decided to get lost in the gamelan. Yes, she took me up to the attic now to tell me more about how she was feeling, and we laughed when I lost my shirt and my foot fell through the ceiling now, and I wave from above, and I wave, active love, and I wave from above on the viaduct, yes. Now I saw Baloo, he was shaking them trees as I was crossing over the interstate. He was done reaching at them prickly pears, finally trying to put on a little winter's weight. Yes, he told me to come stand upon his shoulders, 'cause the ones at the top are the sweetest. And I know firsthand just what it means. Yes, I can feel it. Yes, I feel it too. And I wave, wave, wave from above. And I wave, wave, wave at you, love. And I wave, wave, wave from above on the viaduct. Yeah. Now I make no haste, 'cause if it goes to waste, it was meant to perish. And now I make no haste. I take a good taste, one that I can cherish now, one that I can cherish now. Yeah. And the onlookers can think whatever they please, but to me it feels just as real. Maybe even a little bit better. See, I got no problem with frozen custard meals. And I'll probably stay up here quite a bit longer. Hey, see, I'm just liking it this way, and I think I'll be just fine staying here the rest of my days. Rest of my days, I'll wave, wave, wave from above. And I'll wave, wave, wave at your love. And I'll wave, wave, wave from above on the viaduct. Yes, yes, I wave high on the viaduct. Now waving at you, waving back at me now, love. I said I'm high, high, high on the viaduct, yeah. Viaduct. Whew, thank you, Lucas. I'm glad that you like that one too. That one always makes me feel good. It's just a happy song. There's nothing wrong with a happy song. I think I'm gonna turn it on its head now and play a violent one. The main character in this next song is a loan shark. And he loans out money to gamblers. But if they don't pay him back, well, he needs some collateral. So the thing is, this dude is a cigar aficionado, and his favorite brand is a Romeo y Julietas. So he has two cigar cutters, one special for his Romeo y Julietas, and one for collateral when people don't pay him back. This song is called One for My Romeo and Julietas. I'm familiar with your kind, my friend, and it's unlikely you'll have a respectable end but me. I'm a businessman, and I know life like this cigar in my hand. Too many people don't know if you cut it too high, it will unravel and leave you dry. I keep one for my Romeo and Julietas, the other for your fingers. You say you want more money for a trip to Vegas. I have no confidence that you'll come back to see us. Oh. Man, I thought you were smarter than this. My only interests are cigars and interests. You're good for it is all you say. But you ain't won nothing since that horse lucky day. And so you see my dilemma now, and the need for collateral before you leave town. I keep one for my Romeo and Juliet size, the other for your fingers. You say you want more money for a trip to Vegas. I have no confidence that you'll come back to see us. Oh my. I'm beginning to get impatient here as you compromise my wealth. Since you don't use those fingers for counting cash, I guess I will just help myself. Oh, yeah. Now it's time to go into detail. Listen close. A part of my living come from gambling on the gamblers, and I like to keep those who keep a good handle. But you come a bad hand, so I'll give you a bad hand instead of folding you and making you a dead man. If you're still looking to leave here with green, you better be willing to part with your pinkies. Yeah, while I wait for you to make some digits, you have to leave some digits here with me. I keep one for my Romeo and Juliet ties, the other for your finger. You say you want more money for a trip to Vegas, and I will make sure that you come back to see us. Yes. Oh my. One for my Romeo and Juliet house. All right. Woo. Okay, I think it's time for some old boots. Got soul. I step out in the morning on an uneasy day. The world is split and unsure, so I'm sure to step in the strongest way. With every footfall, I'll remember who I am. Each and every memory help strengthen how I stand. We are cracked, but we shine. There ain't a belief or dead end that can keep us confined. No. Old boots got soul, so I patch them when they need it, and this life has a toll, so I bandage when I'm bleeding. Old boots got soul, and I carry on this way, and we get better every day. Come home in the evening after a hard working day. I'm proud of what I've done, even if it's just for a little pay. I kick off my boots before we do it all again, always remembering where I'm going and never forgetting where I've been. We are cracked, but we shine. Every step for decades will be mine. Old boots got soul, so I patch them when they need it, and this life has a toll, so I bandage when I'm bleeding. Old boots got soul, and I carry on this way, and we get better every day. I said old boots got soul, so I patch them when they need it, and this life has a toll, so I bandage when I'm bleeding. Old boots got soul, and I carry on this way, and we get better every day. Yes, old boots got soul. They surely do, Lucas. Thank you, Carol. You guys are the best. This song is called Out With the Old. Where Catalyst Kiss is written about a few different starts of the relationship. This is only just one. I climbed up to your doorway with my hair all strewn about, and you came out from your mirror and began to shout. Yes, you handed me a poem and I tried to read it aloud, but with unknown illusions, it just brought me down. And your strange shadow child, she knew but would not tell, and I was still tossing dimes into the wishing well. And it was not until the day of the feast that I came down to succeed, to say the least. Yes, I feel okay. I didn't need you anyway. It's no different from what I'm told. Yes, it's in with the new and out with the old. Now I walked in your garden all covered with bliss, 'cause my taste buds blossomed with your gentle kiss. But now you put on makeup and climb down the tree. I'm skipping stones alone, feeling fancy free. It's alright. And sometimes I see your snake. Yes, it slithers through the streets, and I know that she can see me, but our eyes never meet. And anything that I sing will never bring you to tears, for I've seen the spiders crawling from your ears. Yes, I feel okay. I didn't need you anyway. It's no different from what I'm told. Yes, it's in with the new and out with the old. In with the new and out with the old. I said, I feel okay. I didn't need you anyway. It's no different from what I'm told. Yes, it's in with the new and out with the old. Whew, yes. Carol has a song idea. I could write a song about a group of boots telling their stories. That's a good idea. And the one story would definitely come from my boulets over here, spilling that gas in Washington, D.C. Oh, man, what a horrible, horrible thing. But man, it sure did give those boots character. You know what I'm saying? Lucas wants to hear One Shot. Lucas, I played that like the second song. I played that the second song tonight. You just missed it. I think it was the song right before you came on. Oh, but I will play one that you commented on. I think it was earlier this week that you said you liked. I'll play Steel Never Cold for Long. was the colors that her mother wore, the alliance that her father swore. She was born with cold steel and let alone that steel never cold for long. Brought up on a winter's dune, she was cradled in a sickle moon. Men were doomed because this was her home. Yeah, that steel never cold for long. Oh my, my. And her first man treated her like his last girl. And right away, he wasn't long for this world, and he lays disturbed now. Oh my. It was a cool, clear night in Mentor. She found the man that she sent for. The sheriff's son met her at the door. Yeah, that steel never cold for long. Hey, hey. He saw the scar on her shoulder, stopped in the heat, and he told her he's colder now after the roar. Yeah, that steel never cold for long. Yeah. And then she leaves like nothing happened at all. That sheriff arrived, could not believe what he saw, and forgets the law now. Hey, hey. Sheriff finds her on the county line. He says, I see you doing just fine. I clipped you last time, but consider yourself gone. Yeah, that steel never cold for long. Only sound is the quivering trees. They pull up and Sheriff falls to his knees. She leaves knowing she was never wronged. Yeah, that steel never cold for long. Steel never cold for long. All right, next up is Thistle Bill. You got it, Carol. For everybody else on stream, I used to live in the city of Bothell, which is just outside of Seattle. And I went to the library one day doing some research because I wanted to write a historical song, or just looking for song ideas in general. And the library is a great place to look for song ideas. So I opened up a History of Bothell book, and I saw this story about Gerhard Eriksson, who was one of the founders of the town, and he was also the postmaster. And when they had paved the roads in the town, they were really proud because it was like one of the only towns in the area that had paved roads on the way to Seattle. They were so proud of these roads, guys. But it didn't go far enough for Gerhard Eriksson. He wanted to make sure that if somebody had to stop in their fair town and pee, they could do so in safety. And since there weren't any rest stops back then, you had to stop alongside the road and just do your business. The only problem was that alongside the road there were all these like blackberry bushes and thorny plants. And Gerhard Eriksson thought to himself that that would be a very dangerous situation for somebody in the middle of the night who really had to pee. They could get seriously injured. So he wrote up this bill called the Thistle Bill. He wanted it to be made a law where all of the blackberry bushes and thorny plants would be removed from the side of the roads in Bothell. This is a true story. So I was like, wow, what was it like trying to convince people to do that? So I imagined him in the town hall and giving a little presentation, and it going something like this. We've done our part in paving the town for all the travelers on their way to the sound. But we can do better when the sun goes down and pave the way for sweet relief. So I introduce the good Thistle Bill to clear blackberry bushes from the side of the hill, and next to the road and across from the mill to keep away unintended grief. Yes, we stand for freedom to travel around and to get relief anywhere it is found. So we'll dig up all of these thistles inside so you don't prick your prick in the night. But wait, hold your applause until you hear the whole tale. It's short and it's sad and unequivocally male. Consuming all coffee that one can corral is the start of this fair warning. He stopped past the mill to find a tree, but with none to be found, he soon let Willie free. Among all the thistles then cried out bitterly, and we couldn't get him out until the morning. Oh. Yes, we stand for freedom to travel around and to get relief anywhere it is found. So we'll dig up all of these thistles inside so you don't prick your prick in the night. Consider this tale before voting today, and think of yourself in a similar way. Just then the whole hall roared with a number of yays. We don't want our pricks pricked in the night. Yes, we stand for freedom to travel around and to get relief anywhere it is found. So we'll dig up all of these thistles inside so you don't prick your prick in the night. Yes, alright. True story, everybody. True story. You can't make that stuff up. Or if you could, it just wouldn't be as good. I don't think it ever became law, because if you go to Bothell today, there are blackberry bushes everywhere. I'm glad you like that, Carol. Thank you. All right. I got one more here. I'm going to end this one off with a little happy blues tune. This is called Caught in a Muse. Here we go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. And don't forget to support local. Order from JT Walker's right now. I'm floating, yes I am, caught in a muse. With so many words now, I don't know which ones to choose. Well, I don't think it matters, 'cause I really don't think that I can lose. Well, maybe it was the harlot that made me act this way instead. And maybe it was my impatience that brought haste to what I said. Well, I'm trying not to care, but it all keeps running through my head. How I woke in the afternoon with no worries on my mind. And I looked on over, that sun really didn't need to shine. No, it just had nothing on. That smile so fine. What you got now? Well, as I finish up now, yes, I'm trying to keep it loose. And I don't think that with it I'll be tying my own noose. No, no, no. See, I make my way through the day, trying to keep myself amused. And this is how I do it now. Caught and amused. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Lucas, just support local wherever you are, wherever life takes you. Everywhere. That's what I'm talking about. My name is Jeremiah Craig. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Neil, for jumping on the stream, and everybody else who came in, stopped by, said hi, listened to some stuff, purchased some JT Walkers, takeout, and also contributed to my tip jar. Thank you, and I hope you have a spectacular rest of your Saturday and an awesome Sunday so we can go into next week and kick ass, take names. Oh, you guys are the best. Have a good night, everybody. Peace. Cheers.